The U.S. ambassador in Ukraine is warning Americans to leave the country now. Today marks 31 years since Ukraine's independence from the Russia-dominated Soviet Union. Today also marks 6 months since Russian forces invaded Ukraine. On what should be a day of celebration, the country is on heightened alert and has banned all public gatherings in the capital of Kyiv. President Zelensky has warned that Russia may try to launch a particularly ugly attack leading up to Independence Day. Ukraine feared even more Russian aggression following the death of the daughter of Putin's ally. And Russia has blamed Ukraine for last week's car explosion that killed Daria Dugina. Also, there is international concern and a growing call to end the fighting near Europe's largest nuclear plant. Both countries have accused each other of firing missiles close to that plant. The UN Security Council will meet again today to discuss the nuclear disaster threats this can present. UN officials are calling on Moscow to create a demilitarized zone around it. Our Kelsey Kernstein has more on all of this. Good morning, Kelsey.
Good morning, Mitch. Well, Ukraine today is bracing for attacks. President Volodymyr Zelensky addressing his country, saying Ukraine has been reborn since Russia's invasion, but also warning Moscow may have something ugly planned. Now, since the beginning of the war on February 24th, both sides have seen thousands of troops killed and injured, including countless number of civilians. Ukraine reports more than 15,000 Ukrainians have died since February, with the most killed in March. But experts believe that number is actually much higher. With hundreds dying every day, with the most lives lost in the hardest hit areas of the country, in Mariupol, Kharkiv, and areas in the east. The UN reporting roughly 6.7 million refugees have fled Ukraine and are scattered all across Europe. Experts say the first two phases of the war are believed to be over: blitzkrieg and Russia's push to control the Donbas area. Ukraine's defense minister saying he expects the worst of the bloodshed to be over as well. But as warfare slows and Ukraine tries to maintain its southern region, experts worry it could become tougher to do with lesser resources and waning public support. And as Russia's invasion marks 6 months, the U.S. is set to send $3 billion in aid to Ukraine. U.S. defense leaders say the financial support will train Ukrainian troops outside of their country and expand military on Europe's eastern and southern flanks that feel the most threatened by Russia's invasion. To date, the U.S. has sent about $10.6 billion in military aid to Ukraine, including 19 packages of weapons taken directly from the Defense Department stocks since August of 2021. Mitch?
Kelsey Kernstein, thank you for that update. Now, thanks for watching. Go to NewsNationNow.com to find NewsNation in your cable lineup. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-based, unbiased coverage.